Let's go to Glenn, who's a Chelsea fan. Glenn.
Right, boys, can you hear me?
Yeah, we've got you. Are you out in the cab?
Yeah, I don't know where to start, really. It's been so long since I've rang up. Last time I rang up, Nick from Midfield used to ring up. I don't know whatever happened to him, what a class act he was. But anyway, there's so many things about Chelsea. I don't know where to begin. Jason, the guy that just rang up just a minute ago, I think he's spot on. It's inevitable. It's only a matter of time with Tuchel because, and by the way, it's not entirely his fault. These players have got a lot to answer for. We have struggled against teams away this season. Everton, we've had one shot on goal. We got humiliated at Leeds. Southampton, by the way, are never going to turn around a 2-1 deficit lead, I don't think, for the rest of the season. These are all three teams that have been tipped to go down, right? I think there's a pattern emerging here. The players turn up down the bridge because somehow it doesn't look so humiliating in front of the home team when they turn up. They don't bother turning up when they go away. And the reason for it, I think, is this, right? They're not convinced by Tuchel anymore, whatever people's opinion might be of him. And another thing, right? The midfield is non-existent. It's too slow. They're tiny footballers with no physical presence, and everybody knows it. The Croatian manager tonight told his team before they went out to walk past Chelsea's midfield because it's too slow and too small. And I don't think I can add to that because we have got a load of lightweight midfielders that, don't get me wrong, are good at playing football, but there is no physical presence. We can't break a team down. When was the last time someone we don't have a goal-scoring midfielder. Where are the likes of Ballack and Essien? We struggle every week with these tiny footballers that just haven't got it. We have no physical presence whatsoever. We're being overrun every week.
Glenn, I can't disagree with anything you're saying there. But Glenn, just on the manager Tuchel, who would you bring in?
Well, I don't know. I mean, look, we're on this merry-go-round again at Chelsea about bringing in, right? He said tonight he's surprised why they didn't get a reaction. I heard him earlier on. He's surprised there wasn't a reaction after the West Ham game. Okay. The biggest surprise is why he's surprised. No one else is. Why is this man surprised? Bearing in mind how we've been playing, he's either lost the plot and he's not with it, or he's just run out of idea. I don't get it. How can that be a surprise tonight? Nobody I know or knows anyone who knows about Chelsea is surprised by tonight. It's
Would you have Pochettino, Glenn?
Well, Jamie, look, right, I probably would. But this is why it's going to get worse before it gets better. The midfield in Chelsea are chronic. And there's loads of... Chelsea's management have just got... They're fixated and obsessed by buying all these small ball playing footballers that are all...
Well, just thought about... So we signed the boy, Denis Zakaria, from Juve on loan. He's 6'3", right? He added stability in there. Loftus-Cheek's like a cruiserweight boxer. He's enormous, right? Yeah. So they're not all like that, okay? They're not all like that. On his day, I have to say, N'Golo Kante plays like a 6'4" giant. You know, the way that he wins the ball back. There are deficiencies in the middle of the park. One of them has been an historic problem. No goals from midfield. We don't have goals from midfield. This is something that's been a massive, massive problem. Jorginho scores penalties. N'Golo Kante only scores goals every now and then. Kovac, I think he might have scored 2 or 3 from midfield. That's been a problem. The goals have had to come... We've had centre-halves that have scored more goals than the midfield, right? So that has historically been the goal-scoring midfield. But where'd you get this guy from? Frank Lampard's don't grow on trees.
Breaking news? No?
Come on, Al.
Get with it, son. Miles off it.
talkSPORT breaking news.
They're once in a generation, those type of players.
talkSPORT breaking news.
You just don't get them. Frank was the best goal scoring midfielder of his generation.
He was.
talkSPORT breaking news.
But you've got to find another way. You've got to find another way.
The Sports Bar with Jamie O'Hara and Jason Cundy. Monday to Thursday nights from 10 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.